figure reviews, toy hunts, unboxing and rankings, unboxing and displays, etc. All right, YouTube Trolls Toys back at you with another episode of Random Figure Review, episode 38. This is going to be another budget episode because we just picked up some figures on the cheap recently. So we're going to do Eastman and Laird's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Casey Jones. It says 15 bucks, but we got him at 20% off that price, so he was $12. As always, we exclude tax. Representing Marvel Legends, we're going to go Thor, Love and Thunder, Mighty Thor, Natalie Portman, or Lady Thor in action figure form, 10 bucks from the... Casey Jones was from Legends Video Games and More in Granby, Massachusetts. Lady Thor is from Time Capsule, Seekonk, Massachusetts. We're going to go Hordak, New Etheria. This is from $15. This is from Walmart, North Smithfield, Rhode Island. So we got TMNT, Marvel, MOTU. We're going to go DC Direct, the comedian from Watchmen, 10 bucks, also from the Time Capsule in Seekonk, Massachusetts. And we're going to end up at $7. Star Wars The Black Series, Death Squad Commander, also from the Time Capsule in Seekonk, Massachusetts. So $12, $10, $15, $10, $7. So price point for this episode is obviously going to be $15 or less. Jane Foster's life is forever changed when she mysteriously comes to possess the hammer Mjolnir, and the power of the mighty Thor. I always butcher how to pronounce the hammer's name. All right, so here's Lady Thor, Natalie Portman in action figured form out of the package. Right, she does come with a alternate mass head sculpt, which I'm not going to use. She comes with Mjolnir, obviously, and she comes with a leg for Marvel's Build-A-Figure Korg. This figure does look pretty cool. This is our first piece, so we'll see where that leads us. Will it lead us down the rabbit hole to build Korg? With my mentality, probably so, but we shall see. Like I said, I've been on a big female action figure kick, and to get Natalie Portman in action figure form for 10 bucks. I know, I don't even think I've seen Thor Love and Thunder yet. I think it's only Thor movie that I haven't got around to watching. But, obviously, pretty cool looking fig. Happy to have her. Price point $10. We got some deals at the Time Capsule and Seekonk. Obviously older figures, but that's okay. If you're looking for always the brand newest spanking figures, you probably won't see them here because I'm very slow at opening things. These are newer though. We just picked them up last week, but we just need to get some boxes out of the way. And obviously need to continue our series here. So let's get her on a stand. I don't want to fuss with trying to get her to stand up. And we replenished or restocked on stands, so I might as well use them. So figure number one is going to be Natalie Portman from Love and Thunder. Alternate head, leg for Build-A-Figure Korg. And she's looking pretty nice. I like her quite a bit. All right, up next we have Death Squad Commander from the Black Series. Not all in on Black Series, obviously, but 7 bucks. Yeah, couldn't pass him up. Got the Spaceballs looking helmet, as I said in the Toy Haul video last week. I'm probably not going to use him with Black Series, in all honesty. I don't know what we're going to do. He's probably going to get used as in some Cobra capacity with our Joes. I have grand aspirations, although I have no room for anything. But he is older, so double jointed, pinned knees. When is he from? Let's see here. Shambles. Looking. I can never find. 2017. So he's obviously older, but 7 bucks we got him for. Got a holster for the weapon. Like I said, probably going to use him with Cobra in some capacity, I think. Or maybe, hell, maybe at some point I'll have a proper Star Wars display. I just have a shelf for Star Wars figures now, but I have bought some that I use with other lines. And I do that. I sort of intermingle a little bit. Up next, we're going to go the comedian from DC Direct, the Watchmen. He also came from the Time Capsule and Seekonk. Also probably older. Probably should leave him in the box. Not gonna, though. Box is kind of beat up. Hell, I don't know when he's from. We're going to get him out of the box anyway. All right, so here we've got the comedian from Watchmen. I think these pegs are supposed to be, so you can put them in. He's got one hole in his foot peg hole in his foot. He is single jointed, so he's obviously an older figure. He comes with the matching pistols here. And then I'm not quite sure what this piece is for, in all honesty. I don't know. Maybe we just, it's so he can put his foot propped up, like this slides on this peg potentially. I think that's what that's for. And then we could, I don't really know. I'm not going to waste a lot of time trying to find out at the moment, but it seems like that might be what it's for. So we can have him sort of like that. That's what I'm going to do anyways. Look at there. So the comedian from Watchmen, older figure, single jointed, but $10. We can't go wrong. All right, up next, we're going to go New Etheria Hordak. The only Hordak I have is Revelation. It says, ruthless leader of the evil horde. The force behind the destruction that devastated New Etheria leads his evil horde to New Etheria in his... The devastated New Eternia leads his evil horde to New Etheria in his continuing quest to conquer the universe. All right, so New Etheria Hordak is looking pretty badass, as I suspected that he would. Comes with a gnarly shield, which we'll get him equipped with here. He does come with the, you can replace this hand with the blaster if you want, but no flame effect with this one, which seems like a little bit of a downer. He does come with the peg-in wings, which would be a shelf killer, but if we can leave them, let me just get him equipped off camera. All right, so there's New Etheria Hordak. Like I said, he does come with the blaster that you can replace his hand with if you want. We're going to grab Revelation Hordak just to do a quick comparison. Oh, shambles, damn. So this is Revelation Hordak, who we had in the collection. And this is New Etheria Hordak. Shields are very similar, basically a reuse. He's got a better or more realistic cannon effect for New Etheria, but no blast effect. Let's see if we can steal, does the blast effect from this one, would it peg into this one? Come on, Mattel. Look at there, it will. So that's cool, but I think that's how we're going to distinguish the two. We're just going to leave Revelation the way he is. New Etheria comes with wings. Revelation has a cape. Yeah, I like them both quite a bit. That's why, but that's why we picked up the New Etheria version of Hordak, because we liked him. Feet, I definitely like better on New Etheria. And the last figure we're going to open today, we got for $12 from Legends Video Games and More in Granby, Massachusetts, is going to be Eastern and Laird's Ninja Turtles Casey Jones. I have this fig already. I have him displayed with my last Ronin Ninja Turtles because I missed out on the last Ronin Casey Jones. I mean, I had the Night Watcher, but he didn't match. I like this one better. But we're going to make a Casey Jones shelf. He's definitely my favorite Turtles character. So we're going to get this NECA figure out of the package. All right. I could not pass up picking up another copy of this Casey Jones for $12. I mean, he comes with an unmasked head sculpt, which I'm not going to use. An extra mask, which we could probably use for someone. We've got, he comes with Fist of Fury, which we're going to have to change out for these gripping hands, which he comes with 3 different versions of. We've obviously got his backpack or his golf bag with his bat, golf club or driver. Right, another bat, and the patented hockey stick. So we're getting them all decked out. All right, so here's Eastern and Laird NECA Casey. We did change out his hands. We got his backpack equipped. I just got him with the hockey stick for now, but like I said, he has a driver, 2 baseball bats. Does come with an unmasked sculpt as well as an extra mask. So I guess we could have him holding that in his hand if we wanted to have him with a grimacing face. And then 3 alternate hands. And can we get Casey to stand without a stand? Do I want to try to? There we go. All right, that's the 5 figures that we looked at in this episode. And now, as always, we'll rank them from our least favorite to our favorite, understanding that we like them all. And it's probably no surprise, but in 5th place is going to be this Death Squad Commander from Black Series. I do like the Spaceballs-esque helmet, but he was a price one of $7. Right, so in 4th place, we're going to go the Comedian, $10 price point. I do like the figure. I appreciate the stand, but I think he's going to get edged out slightly by Lady Thor, Natalie Portman in action figure form. And then that leaves only 2. We're going to have Hordak, New Etheria, and we're going to have Ethan Laird's NECA Casey Jones. And I didn't like this Hordak as that much more than the Revelations one. So I do like him, but I think I'm going to put him in 2nd. And even though I had this Casey already in the collection, I obviously like it because I bought another, because we're going to put him in a different shelf. We needed him with the Turtles, but now we're going to have a Casey Jones shelf. So I think the winner of Random Figure Review episode 38 is going to be Eastern and Laird's NECA Casey Jones. But just to review the price points again, this is another budget episode. We got all these figures on deep discounts. $7 for Death Squad Commander, $10 for the Comedian from Watchmen, $10 for Natalie Portman as Lady Thor, $15 for New Etheria Hordak, and then $12 for NECA Casey Jones. So as always, this has been Trolls Toys. I truly appreciate you watching my videos, and we'll see you soon. Peace.